प्रेम का पथ अपनाकर युग का था अभिशाप मिटाया। जन्म दिवस बापू का आया, आज तुम्हारी मीठी मीठी वाणी गूंज रही जानी पहचान। अमर हुए तुम जीवन दानी, घर घर नव प्रकाश दे रहे।
If we could change ourselves, the tendencies of the bird would also change. As a man changes his own nature, so does the attitude of the bird towards him. Said the man who set a path that people of our country walked on, not only to attain freedom, but also to lead nationwide campaigns in easing poverty, establishing women's rights, building cultural and ethnic amity, ending untouchability, and above all, achieving Swaraj. These are some of the values which are at the core of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals.
The SDGs are distinguished by their emphasis on sustainability. The idea of sustainability figures prominently in Gandhiji's teachings as well. He mentioned that what we do today is our future. He also said we should not look upon natural resources, land, air, and water as inheritance from our forefathers. Rather, he considered them to be the loan given by our next generation. Namaskar, everyone. I am Rahini Gautam.
And I am Arnav Ramachandran.
And today, we have gathered here to pay homage to the man who not only showed the path, but also walked upon it to bring about a change in the lives of multitude of people. आजादी के आप करो था, भारत की पहचान हो बापू, नाम तुम्हारा कदम, सूरज की संतान हो बापू, वैष्णव जन तो तेने कही, गाकर पीड़ा हो, ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरा नाम भज कर भव्य। कुछ कहते हैं भारत की आत्मा, कुछ कहते हैं सन, बापू से बन गया महात्मा साबरमती का सन। सत्य हिंसा की मूर्त की ओर, वह चरखा खादी वाला, आजादी के रंग में जिसने रंग को ही रंग डाला। इन खूबसूरत पंक्तियों के साथ मैं आमंत्रित करना चाहती हूँ कक्षा छठी के छात्र जो कि भजन प्रस्तुत करने जा रहे हैं।
वैष्णव जन तो तेरे कहिए जे, पर के आए गए कोई, पर अभिमान आए वैष्णव जन तो तेरे कहिए जे, पीर बराई जाने, पर दुखे उपकार करे कोई, पर अभिमान आए सकल लोक मां सहुने अंजने, निंदा न करे के रे, पाँच पाँच मन निश्चल राखो, हर मन जननी देवी, वैष्णव जन तो तेरे कहिए जे, पीर पराई जाने। चाय भले का शस्त्र, तुमने अपना देश बचाया, दुश्मन से भी प्यार किया, ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरो नाम सबको संपत दे भगवान रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम पतित पावन सीताराम पतित पावन सीताराम.
What an euphonic start of the day. Mahatma Gandhi was a visionary who had a clear perception of India. He made an emphatic assertion that more than half of the country's population lived in villages, and held this conviction by saying that if the villages perished, India wouldn't be able to cherish the fruits of true development. His approach to India was holistic and people centered. He acknowledged the fact that development of rural economy, industry, and rural skills was the foundation of true development, and the basic principle of this foundation was Swadeshi, which will ultimately result in more employment, self-sufficiency, and equality. He suggested that the villagers should be self-sufficient. That is, they should produce their own food, clothing, and other articles needed for meeting their basic needs. He also insisted on the promotion of cottage industries and handicrafts because they can provide employment and also facilitate self-sufficiency. The thought of Swadeshi is still prevalent in our society by taking steps towards making India self-reliant. During the COVID times, when India was witnessing a severe economic crisis, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi called for Atmanirbhar Bharat, the second version of Swadeshi. So the Swadeshi form helps and aims to make the country self-reliant. In order to free the country from the shackles of hunger, unemployment, and poverty, Swadeshi is the best path.
Bapu visualized an exploitation-free society based on cooperation and ethics. His vision included productive employment for India's millions, empowering people by imparting basic education and required skills to enable them to create opportunities for themselves. The modern concepts of full employment and minimum income were also quite noticeable in Gandhiji's thoughts. He said, I do not want employment for few, I want employment for the masses. He propagated a right based approach, which is very much in line with the SDGs, when he said that we need to give people a square meal based on a good day's work, not necessarily based on charity. NEP 2020 that emerges from the idea of Nain Talim has been a bold move which has revolutionized the Indian education. Schools are opting for courses such as beauty and wellness, tourism, healthcare, marketing and sales, to name a few. The Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana aims to enable a large number of Indian youth to take up industry relevant skill training, which will eventually help them in gaining better employment.
Gandhiji has always been referred to as Mahatma. This journey from Mohan to Mahatma is full of life interesting experiences for all of us. Bapu has been the epitome of love and sacrifice. His words have been etched in the minds and hearts of us all. We would now like to call Sonak Sarkar of 90 to share one such beautiful anecdote with us.
पीर पराई जाने रे वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे पीर पराई जाने रे पर दुखे उपकार करे तो ये पर दुखे उपकार करे तो ये मन अभिमान ना आने रे वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे पीर पराई जाने रे. Oh my God, what's wrong with me? Why am I singing? Anyways, good morning everyone. Today, I, Sonak Sarkar of class 90, got a little bit carried away with the feeling of nationalism. So today, I'm going to narrate a story to you all from the life of the great father of our nation. Once upon a time, Gandhiji went from city to city, village to village, collecting funds for the Charkha Sangh. During one of his tours, he visited and addressed a meeting in Odisha. After his speech got over, a poor old woman got up. She was bent with age, her hair was grey, and her clothes were in tatters. The volunteers tried to stop her, but she fought her way to the place where Gandhiji was sitting. I must see him, she insisted, and going up to Gandhiji, touched his feet respectfully. Then, from the folds of her old sari, she brought out a small copper coin and placed it at his feet. Gandhiji picked up the copper coin, looked at it carefully, and put it away. Now, the funds of the Charkha Sangh were under the charge of a man named Jamnalal Bajaj. When Jamnalal asked Gandhiji for the copper coin, Gandhiji firmly refused. Jamnalal was surprised. He asked Gandhiji jokingly, I keep checks worth thousands of rupees for the Charkha Sangh. Yet, you won't trust me with a small copper coin? Gandhiji replied firmly, this copper coin is worth far much more than those thousands of rupees. If a man has several lakhs of rupees, but he gives away just 1,000 or 2, it doesn't really mean much. But this copper coin was perhaps the only one copper coin that the poor old woman possessed. She gave me all she had, and that was very generous of her. What a great sacrifice she made. That is why I value this copper coin much more than a crore of rupees. So, what exactly does this story tell us? The story leaves a big, profound meaning for all of us that we can prove in all our lives. This story tells us that even the simplest acts of kindness that we do in our lives have much more value and are much more powerful than 1,000 heads bowing in obeisance. Thank you and have a nice day. Jai Hind.
ना कहीं गंदगी, ना कहीं हो कचरा। बापू ने हमें सिखाया हर कहीं हो स्वच्छता का है। छुपा स्वच्छता में रहता है जीवन के हर सुख का तत्व। देना ही होगा हम सबको इसको पग पग पूर्ण महत्व। करती आई सदा स्वच्छता, तन मन को भी स्वास्थ्य प्रदान। जिससे मानव निज कर्मों पर दे पाता है पूरा। रहा सफाई और स्वस्थ का आपस में गहरा संबंध। जीवन रूपी फूल इसी से बिखराते हैं सुख की। बने स्वच्छता आदत अब नहीं लगे ये हमको। साथ देके घर बाहर भी स्वच्छ रखे हम खाली। आइए अब हम सब सुनते हैं कक्षा 3 से 5वीं के बच्चों के स्वच्छता पर विचार।
नमस्कार। आज 2 अक्टूबर है। आज का दिन समस्त भारत में गांधी जी के जन्म दिवस के रूप में मनाया जाता है। गांधी जी को सभी स्वतंत्रता सेनानी के रूप में जानते हैं। मुझे उनके लिए स्वतंत्रता सेनानी के साथ साथ स्वच्छता सेनानी शब्द भी उचित प्रतीत होता है, क्योंकि वह स्वतंत्रता के साथ साथ स्वच्छता को भी उतना ही महत्वपूर्ण समझते थे। ठीक कहा शिव तुमने, क्योंकि पहले भारत का अधिकतर समाज अशिक्षित था। लोग स्वच्छता के महत्व को नहीं जानते थे, इसलिए गांधी जी ने लोगों को स्वच्छता के प्रति जागरूक किया। उन्होंने लोगों को प्रेरित करने के लिए स्थान स्थान पर आश्रमों की स्थापना की तथा वे अपना सभी काम स्वयं करते थे। गांधी जी के इस विचार को अत्यधिक लोगों ने माना, क्योंकि वह उन्हें एक सत्पुरुष मानते थे। अयाना, लोग घरों का कचरा साफ करने की जरूरत तो समझ गए हैं, लेकिन आज इस युग में ई कचरा एक समस्या का महत्वपूर्ण प्रश्न बन गया है। इसमें रिसाइकल करने के लिए हमें लोगों को जागरूक करने की आवश्यकता है। इससे भी महत्वपूर्ण, हमें मस्तिष्क के बुरे विचारों की सफाई करनी चाहिए और वह केवल ईश्वर की प्रार्थना व सबको अपना मानने से ही हो सकती है। तभी हमारे भीतर एक अच्छी ऊर्जा का संचार हो सकेगा। वाह, आपकी इस स्वच्छता की आधुनिक परिभाषा से हम बहुत प्रभावित हुए। लेकर सत्य की लाठी, सबक अहिंसा का सिखलाया, वाणी में अमृत सबके घोला। बापू के इस रंग में रंगकर देश का बच्चा बच्चा बोला, स्वच्छता अपनाएंगे गांधी जी के संदेशों को घर घर तक पहुंचाएंगे, घर घर तक पहुंचाएंगे, घर घर तक पहुंचाएंगे। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद।
I must say that the young ITLs have really enlightened us with their thorough research. Mahatma Gandhi once quoted, "I will not let anyone walk through my mind with their dirty feet." Gandhiji dwelt on cleanliness and good habits and pointed out its close relationship to good health.
2nd October 2014, a nationwide cleanliness campaign was launched on the occasion of Mahatma Gandhi's birth anniversary. The concept of Swachh Bharat is to provide sanitation facilities to every family, including toilets, solid and liquid waste disposal system, village cleanliness, and safe and adequate drinking water supply. Let us call on stage our young ITLs who have pledged to play an important role in keeping our nation clean and beautiful.
स्वच्छ भारत हो, इस पे हो अंकुरार। मेरे दिल से आ रही आवाज, भारत ऐसा हो, इस पे हो अंकुरार। आओ, हाथ बढ़ाओ, आओ, तुम भी आओ, आओ, हाथ बढ़ाओ, आओ, आ जाओ। देश को स्वच्छ बनाएंगे हम, देश को बेहतर बनाएंगे हम, कदम से कदम को मिलाते हुए सोचा है बन जाएंगे हम। देश से हम नई सोच से हम नए जोश से हम तैयार हैं हम, तैयार हैं हम, तैयार हैं हम। भारत देश मेरा प्यारा देश मेरा, इसके लिए जान हो जाऊं तुम्हारा। हाथ बढ़ाओ, आओ, तुम भी आओ, आओ, हाथ बढ़ाओ, आओ, आ जाओ। मेरे दिल से आ रही आवाज, स्वच्छ भारत हो, जिस पे हो हमको नाज।
This dance performance was definitely one of a kind, and it has infused within all of us a zest to be more vigilant of our actions. Now, I would like to call upon the stage Shaurya Tuteja of Class 8A to pay his respect to the Mahatma through an alluring poem of Gandhiji.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Chara Tuteja and I'm from class 8A. So today I'm going to present a poem on Gandhi. It was vacation and I had nothing to do. I was at home and mummy daddy too. My glance caught a sketch of an old person. He appeared to be the gentlest under the sun. Strikingly different was the expression in his eyes. Suddenly, I felt guilty of all my lies. His lips parted in a smile, so pure. He left me spellbound, that's for sure. Who is he, Dad? Was my question. Come on, don't you know? Was his reaction. He's the one who has set us free. He's the one who has planted the tree. He's the one who was bold enough, strong and stubborn, but never rough. Truth and non-violence is what he taught. Same were the principles for which he fought. Preaching and practices for once were the same. His deeds were his deeds were his deeds were worth name and fame. I have never seen a soul so tall. Oh, Dad, he appears to be the father of all. You said it, child, said my dad. Papo is the name he always had. I saw the sketch again and again. His returning smile was my biggest gain. October 2nd, it was the day, my friends, which certainly changed my life trends. Thank you.
बेहद बेहतरीन कविता प्रस्तुत। सत्य अहिंसा को बनाकर हथियार हमें दिलाया आजादी का। जन जन यही करे पुकार, आओ बापू फिर एक बार। हर मानव कहता है बापू आ जाओ फिर एक बार। हिंसा से भरी दुनिया को सत्याग्रह का पाठ पढ़ा।
Good morning, everyone. My name is MDR Parvez. Today I represent some thoughts of Gandhi ji. तुम मुझे जंजीरों में जकड़ सकते हो, यातनाएं दे सकते हो, यहाँ तक कि तुम इस शरीर को नष्ट कर सकते हो, लेकिन तुम कभी भी मेरे विचारों को कैद नहीं कर सकते। खुद वो बदलाव बनिए जो आप दुनिया में देखना चाहते हैं। मेरा ध्यान सत्य और अहिंसा पर आधारित है। सत्य मेरा ईश्वर है और अहिंसा उसे पाने का साधन। पाप से घृणा करे, पापी से प्रेम करे। मेरा जीवन ही मेरा संदेश है। नमस्कार everyone. My name is Ashnoor Kaur. I am from class 1C. Today I am going to tell you about Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi is a well-known freedom fighter and the father of our nation. He is popularly called Bapu. His full name is Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. He was born in Porbandar, Gujarat on 2nd October 1869. Gandhiji was a firm believer in ahimsa, which means non-violence. Let us sing a few lines for him. देवी हमें आजादी बिना खड़ग बिना डाल, साबरमती के संत तूने कर दिया कमाल। देवी हमें आजादी बिना खड़ग बिना डाल, साबरमती के संत तूने कर दिया कमाल। Thank you.
अफ्रीका में रखी गई, जहां गांधी जी को नस्ल भेद का शिकार होना पड़ा।
थोड़ी सी धूल मेरी धरती की मेरे वतन की, थोड़ी सी धूल मेरी।
हमें अंग्रेजों से इसका बदला। जब स्वदेशी एक शब्द न रहकर सशक्त भारत की पहचान बन जाएगा, हर एक नागरिक अपने हाथों से अपने विदेश का भविष्य बनाएगा। नमक कानून का विरोध करने के लिए गांधी जी ने मार्च किया। 400 किलोमीटर दूर तक पैदल चले। पैदल तो गांधी जी चले, लेकिन पसीने तो अंग्रेजों के छूटे। गांधी जी के नमक आंदोलन की वजह से अंग्रेज बुरी तरह चढ़ गए। उन्होंने गांधी जी को 6 वर्षों के लिए जेल में डाल दिया।
हम तुमको मारा मार कर देगा, यू विल डाई।
लंबे संघर्ष के बाद गांधी जी ने अंग्रेजों भारत छोड़ो का नारा दिया और अंग्रेजों को भारत छोड़ने पर मजबूर कर दिया। हजारों मुसीबतों का सामना करने के बाद भारत आजाद हो गया। यह स्वर्णिम दिन 15 अगस्त 1947 को भारत आजाद हो गया। भारत आजाद तो हो चुका था, पर क्या पता था कि आजादी की कीमत गांधी जी को जान देकर चुकानी पड़ेगी। 30 जनवरी 1948 को नाथूराम गोडसे की गोली की वजह से गांधी जी की मृत्यु हो गई। बापू हम में है और भारत के हर जन में है। वे भारतवासियों में स्वयं सत्य व अनुशासन की ज्वाला के रूप में रहते हैं। गांधी जी के विचारों को अपनाना ही हमारी उनके प्रति सच्ची श्रद्धांजलि।
तेरी नदियों में बह जावा, तेरी फसलों में लहरावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू।
life demonstrate that the real strength of a human lies within his mind and his heart. We can't emphasize enough upon how Gandhi touched the lives of each one of us in a significant manner. We have already talked about the influence of his ideas on the Sustainable Development Goals that have been made to bring about the change in the world. Let us now listen to Pooja Rana of class 12F and hear from her how she looks forward to the day.
In this world of Gucci's, Prada's, and Versace, I believe that Khadi is still relevant. In this world of dollar, dharma, and dharma, I believe that Bapu ka rupaya is still relevant. In this world of communal rights, I believe Satyagraha is still relevant. In this world of show-off, where even a 16-year-old would wear a tuxedo today, I believe that the legend with dhoti is still relevant. In this world today, where Rahul, Sonia, and Priyanka are no more relevant, I believe that Mahatma Gandhi is still relevant. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, a visionary known for his intellect, simplicity, and principles such as truth and non-violence. Dharma is something synonymous to religion for all of us, right? Not for him. Bapu believed that dharma was not to be associated with religion. Instead, dharma meant being true to one's own duties, ethics, and morals. Today, when students don't study, actors don't act, dancers don't dance, singers don't sing, artists don't paint, media doesn't act, governments don't answer, and we don't care. I believe that this concept of dharma is lost somewhere in his books. Just like his dream of a casteless, tolerant society. Well, for those shouting vocal for local today, Swadeshi was introduced by Bapu back in 1905. And definitely, Swachh Bharat ka irada kar liya humne, but can we please try and clean not just our homes and surroundings, but that brain and those beautiful hearts as well? Well, Bapu also said that the day women can walk freely on the streets of India at night, that day we can say that India has achieved independence. And let me tell you, Babu, that day is yet to arrive. And standing here in Delhi, it's even hard to imagine. It's Bapu's 153rd birthday. And I believe we can give him more than those tweets and stories. Acceptance. Acceptance to the principles he obeyed and promoted throughout his life. Because in the words of Gandhi, in a gentle way, you can shake the world. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Pooja. No matter how much we say, it can never be enough. The Gucci's and the Pradas may go out of fashion, but the principles laid by Gandhi will never cease to show us the right path.
With this, we come to an end of today's program. I would now like to call Hitecha Sahani, Vice Head Girl, ITL Public School, to propose the vote of thanks. Happiness is when you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. On this auspicious day, we solemnly pledge that our thoughts, words, and actions will be perfectly aligned and we will contribute our bit for a better tomorrow. It is my utmost pleasure to propose the vote of thanks, and I would like to extend a hearty thanks to our respected principal ma'am, Dr. Sudha Acharya, and the management committee for organizing such mindful and enriching events. I would also like to thank all our teachers for their constant support and guidance, and I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the technical department for their support for the smooth flow of events. I extend my affectionate thanks to the participants who have been the lifeline of this event. Last but definitely not the least, I would like to thank the audience for being such a great sport and making this event a huge success. With that, this is me, Hitecha Sahani, signing off until next time. As Gandhiji has said, in a gentle way, you can shape the world. And let's enthusiastically devote ourselves towards good actions and make the world a better place. I now request all of you to stand for the national anthem.
All right, very, very smoothly. We are proceeding to the skating ring right from the auditorium. Rajput sir.